Hello my legion of little goblins, this is Gamer Dragon and welcome to Dragon Age Origins, which was like one of my favorite games of that came out toward the end of the PlayStation 3, Xbox 360 era. Origins, you twit, I haven't even played the game yet. And so is the blackened city blackened. With each step you take in my hall, marvel at perfection, for it is fleeting. You have brought sin to heaven and doom upon all the world. I hope it does. The imaging doesn't look terrible because
the chantry teaches us that it is the hubris of men which brought the darkspawn into our world. The mages had sought to usurp heaven, but instead, they destroyed it. They were cast out, twisted and cursed by their own corruption. They returned as monsters, the first of the darkspawn. They became a blight upon the lands, unstoppable and relentless. The dwarven kingdoms were the first to fall, and from the deep roads, the darkspawn drove at us again and again, until finally we neared annihilation. The Grey Wardens came. Men and women from every race, warriors and mages, barbarians and kings. The Grey Wardens sacrificed everything to stem the tide of darkness, and prevailed. It has been 4 centuries since that victory, and we have kept our vigil. We have watched and waited for the darkspawn to return. But those who once called us heroes have forgotten.
Just to clarify, 4 centuries since the last
We
flight.
are few now, and our warnings have been ignored for too long. For I have seen with my own eyes what lies on the horizon. Maker, help us all.
You know, there's always something familiar about Duncan, but playing this at the same time as Jedi Academy, I think I figured it out. Okay, I'm going for a female human. Rogue, naturally, with the human noble. Nope, there is no other background I can take for a human rogue or human warrior. If you pick a human warrior or rogue, you are stuck with the human noble. If you play an elf, an elven warrior or rogue, you get the Dalish elf or the city elf background. If you play the mage, you get the magi. In fact, if you play a human mage too, you also get the Circle of Mages background. Dwarves in this series cannot become mages. So you either get the commoner or the noble. And then you're the sister of a total douchebag. But I always end up going back to the human rogue, human noble. Born to wealth and power, second only to royalty, you find your training in both diplomacy and battle put to the test as your brother leads the bulk of your family's forces to war in the south.
Greetings.
Bunch of different presets. We'll start out with a blank slate here. Oh my god, why? Okay, we'll come back to the skin tone. First, I want to... This is usually the hairstyle I pick. She's got dark brown hair like her brother. She's got brown hair like her brother. Yikes. Not many brow options, honestly. Make them dark. No, give me the eye shape, you twit. A little bigger. I don't even see the differences. The hell? Why is the eye color not changing? I mean, I get it. We're not going to see her eyes, but I would like to see them right now. I actually like her nose as it is. This looks droll. It is natural looking as humanly possible. Whoa. I think I always gave her green eyes. So I might go for a green color. And then just decrease the intensity of it. I always like that one. Go for this one.
No, it is gone! Greetings. Greetings. Greetings.
Okay, I would like to be able to change her eye color, but I can't for some reason do that. So she's gonna have dark eyes. You know what? I feel... Yes, I know, I'm just pushing off the... You see attention, so I see what color I pick. And that looks proper. I'm a sucker for purple, okay? Oh, don't at me. I like purple, okay? Arrgh. Oh, goody gumdrops. Arrgh, there's no point in putting magic in, so... Well, then again, I also need to be able to defend myself against... I think I'll just put everything at 12. And then put one more in my dex. My trainings. I will put one in dealing. Oh, wait. Okay. That in there. Ah, talents. I get 2 points to spend. Yeah, I recommend playing a rogue in this game because there's some early loot that you can get that probably should be able to have. Full weapon training. Right. And we are playing on easy mode because, again, my weak ass...
For generations, your family, the Kuzlans, has stewarded the lands of Highever, earning the loyalty of your people with justice and temperance. When your country was occupied by the Arlesian Empire, your father and grandfather served the embattled kings of your land. Today, your elder brother takes up House Kuzlan's banner in service to the crown, not against the men of Orlais, but against the bestial darkspawn rising in the south.
I trust then that your troops will be here shortly.
I expect they will start arriving tonight, and we can march tomorrow. I apologize for the delay, my lord. This is entirely my fault.
No. The appearance of the Darkspawn in the south has us all scrambling, doesn't it? I only received the call from the king a few days ago myself. I'll send my eldest off with my men. You and I will ride tomorrow just like the old days.
True. Though we both had less grey in our hair then. And we fought Orlesians, not monsters.
At least the smell will be the same. I'm sorry, Pop, I didn't see you there. Hal, you remember my daughter?
I see she's become a lovely young woman. Pleased to see you again, my dear.
Let's see. What's... And you, Arlhal?
My son Thomas asked after you. Perhaps I should bring him with me next time.
I'd like that.
Good. My son saw you at a Denerim fair, and has talked about you ever since. He'll be pleased you remember him.
At any rate, Pup, I summoned you for a reason. While your brother and I are both away, I'm leaving you in charge of the castle.
I'll do my best, Father.
Now, that's what I'd like to hear. Only a token force is remaining here, and you must keep peace in the region. You know what they say about mice when the cat is away, yes?
You've
There's
reminded
also
me a bunch
someone
of
you
times.
must meet. Please, show Duncan in.
It is an honor to be a guest within your hall, Tyrn Cousland.
Your lordship, you didn't mention that a Grey Warden would be present.
Duncan arrived just recently, unannounced. Is there a problem?
Yes.
Of course not. But a guest of this stature demands certain protocol. I am at a disadvantage.
We rarely have the pleasure of seeing one in person, that's true. Pup, Brother Aldous taught you who the Grey Wardens are, I hope.
They're an order of Grey Warriors.
They are the heroes of legend, who ended the Blights and saved us all. Duncan is looking for recruits before joining us and his fellow Wardens in the south. I believe he's got his eye on Sir Gilmore.
If I might be so bold, I would suggest that your daughter is also an excellent candidate.
Honor though that might be, this is my daughter we're talking about.
Is there a reason I shouldn't join?
You did just finish saying that Grey Wardens are heroes, old friend.
I've not so many children that I'll gladly see them all off to battle. Unless you intend to invoke the right of conscription.
Have no fear. While we need as many good recruits as we can find, I've no intention of forcing the issue.
Pup, can you ensure that Duncan's requests are seen to while I'm gone?
Of course.
In the meantime, find Fergus, and tell him to lead the troops to Ostagar ahead of me.
Where is he?
Upstairs in his chambers, no doubt. Spending some last moments with his wife and my grandson. Be a good lass and do as I've asked. We'll talk soon.
Okie day. Holy crap, where is... How do I play?
As you wish. Right.
Why am I stuck? Why am I stuck? Oh my god, why? How do I move? But I'm not... My pause? How do I unpause? You can issue your artist. Oh my god. That dog barking coming from the game or outside? Oh my god, I really shouldn't have. You know what? This is an older game, so I'm gonna...
Let's get started.
Cool. Now how do I unpause? Inventory, join call, map, tactics, change party. I can move that. Okay, cool. Like... Oh my god, what? How do I am stuck and I don't know what to do. I'm sorry, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't care! What the hell? How do I have that? Okay, that's awesome! Can I get out of here, please? I don't know. Blah blah blah. Cool. Okay, awesome, awesome, awesome. I don't give a fuck.
On it.
On what? I can't even do anything. What did I do? God help me. This is not going as I planned. You turn that off. Let's see if that helps. Oh my god, what in the fuck? Don't show tutorials then. Why?
Let's get started.
I'm right clicking the phone! I will be back when I have figured this bullshit out. Oh, thank God! Pull myself out of it. Ooh.
Let's get started.
Let's take some of that. We'll need that later. Yes, I realize what the fuck I'm doing.
Right.
Take that. I mean, why do they even have elf fruit? Huh. Looks like they were, rebuilding some stuff. I don't really noticed it. I mean, was the castle in disrepair or something?
On it.
You walk.
Maker, prepare a place for us. Redeem our world from sin. Forgive our transgressions.
Maker, forgive us all!
Have you come to pray for your brother and father? I'd be happy to ask for the Maker's blessings with you.
I would appreciate that.
Please, child. Call me Malol. I've known you since you were a wee babe after all. Creator
I know, but...
of the sky, the land, and the sea. Hear your people in our time of need.
Maker... Oh, yeah, I had to...
Let no man have cause to fear the shadows. Let their souls be lifted upon your return. So let it be.
Maker, forgive us all.
There now. I'll be keeping a vigil tonight. You're welcome to come. There are many more who must receive the Maker's blessings before they leave. If you would excuse me.
Thank you, Malol.
It is the least I could do. If the worst comes to pass, child, take comfort in knowing that the Maker's will takes many forms. We shall talk once the soldiers have departed.
So they go back to, the thing. There are no books. There doesn't seem to be any books I can read here. Ooh. Stuff. I like stuff. Even though I'm probably taking someone's crap. Ah, nobody needs elf fruit.
Oh, my lady, we were just,
Taking a break?
Well, the treasury's safe. I'm not even sure why the Cairn stationed us here.
Did my father fear someone would steal something?
I don't know. Nobody has come to look at the treasury.
Who has the key currently?
The Cairn. And perhaps the Tanner? Honestly don't know, my lady.
Continue your game, pretend I never came by.
My lady is very kind to show us such lenience.
At least no one's come to see me. So... I'll just pretend I never showed up.
There you are. Your mother told me the Cairn had summoned you, so I didn't want to interrupt.
Hello to you too, Sir Gilmore.
Pardon my abruptness, my lady. It's simply that I've been looking everywhere for you. I fear your hound has the kitchens in uproar once again, and is threatening to leave.
She was my nanny before she was the cook. Nan won't leave.
Your mother disagrees. She insists you collect the dog, and quickly. You know these Mabari hounds. He'll listen to his mistress, but anyone else risks having an arm bitten off.
What a terrible response that one is. I guess I should go collect him.
That would be wise, before Nan tears down the walls. You're quite lucky to have your own Mabari warhound, you know. Smart enough not to talk, my father used to say. Of course, that means he's easily bored. Nan swears he confounds her just to amuse himself. At any rate, your mother would have me accompany you until the matter is settled. Shall we?
To the kitchen! then?
Just follow the yelling. When Nan's unhappy, she makes sure everyone knows it.
I can hear the screaming from here. If you listen closely... You can hear your dog and Nan screaming for here.
Get that bloody mutt out of the larder.
But mistress, it won't let us near.
If I can't get into that larder, I'll skin both of you useless elves. I swear it.
How about you show some respect, bitch?
Calm down, good woman. We've come to help.
You and you. Your bloody mongrel keeps getting into my larder. That beast should be put down.
Sorry he's bothering you, Nan.
Just get him gone. I've enough to worry about with a castle full of hungry soldiers. You two, stop standing there like idiots. Get out of the way.
How about you respect your staff and not yell at them, you bitter old grump?
This should be easy enough.
That was perfect timing.
Oh, look at that mess. How did he even get in here?
Are you trying to tell me something, boy? He's so cute.
He does seem like he's trying to tell you something. Wait. Did you hear that?
What should I name my dog? I'm tempted to name him Beastie because, you know, bestie friends. And because he's a cute little beast. You know, maybe I should name him after my first dog that I got after so many years, which is Jake. Now that misbehaving beagle shall live in infamy.
This should be easy enough. Let's get started.
Get these beasts out of here! Get on them! Attack!
This should be easy enough.
Giant rats? It's like the start of every bad adventure tale my grandfather used to tell. Your hound must have chased them in through their holes. Looks like he wasn't raiding the larder after all.
Certainly looks that way.
Those were rats from the Kokari Wilds. Best not to tell Nan. She's upset enough as it is. But seeing as you've got your Mabari well in hand, I'll be on my way. I'm to prepare for the arrival of more of the Arl's men.
You're not gonna help me clean this up! Time for me to raid the larder, though. I don't even know what the blank. I think, isn't it just vendor trash?
There he is, as brazen as you please, licking his chops after helping himself to the roast, no doubt.
Isn't the roast on the stove? I mean... He's not so bad, Nan. He's just a dog being a dog.
Look at him now. Snuck into my larder once again and makes off like a free thief, he does.
Oh, mistress, there are rats in the larder. Big ones.
Oh, looks like the dog killed them.
Oh, I bet that dog led those rats into there to begin with. Oh, don't even start with the sad eyes. I'm immune to your so-called charms. Here then, take these pork bits and don't say that Nan never gives you anything. Bloody dog. Thank you, my lady. Now we can get to work. That's right, you two. Quit standing about.
Poor elves. Like, elves are so mistreated in this game, and I hate it. Oh my god, a kitty. Can I take them with me? I want the kitty. How do we have deep mushrooms? Yes, I'm raiding another pantry. Now we can make something when I get the potion making skill. Oh, that leads back to the main hall. In here. Oh, servants' quarters. My bad. Come here, beast.
Right.
Vellum, isn't that like a type of paper?
Good evening, milady.
Evening? Is it really so late? Alright, I think I've checked. Oh, I didn't even go to the library yet. Or whatever's in here. Entry. Yes, we go to the library next. Dining room.
As you wish.
Oh, Lord. Why can I not read anything I want? Might as well go see the old man.
Hello, my dear girl. By chance, I am beginning to teach these young squires about your family's history.
Do we have to? History is boring.
Boys, you are referring to the Couslands, the very family in whose castle you live. Show some respect.
Still the same taskmaster, I see.
If the mind is not exercised, it withers just as the body does. Perhaps you'd care to join me in teaching the lesson?
Oh, no. Certainly! I lied.
Wonderful. Oh, the Cousland history is long indeed. Where shall we start?
Why don't we start with where the line was founded?
Records are vague, but the Couslands became Tierns during the Black Age. Is that familiar, child?
Yes.
Every day I pray to the Maker that my lessons will stick, and every day he tasks me anew. At that time, your family held only the minor title of Ban. When the werewolves reached this area, Ban Mather Cousland organized a curfew and patrols within the city. Several other local bands supported his efforts by swearing oaths of fealty, making him their Tiern.
When we predate the founding of the kingdom, yes?
Well, I'm glad some of my lessons don't disappear into that yawning chasm between your ears, young lady.
Excuse me? I'm doing the best I can.
It seems you've already plumbed the depths of your potential, then. A pity. At any rate, your family has held the Tournure of High Ever since before King Calenhad united Ferelden. In fact, Tierna Elethea Cousland battled Calenhad to maintain High Ever's independence.
And Calenhad let us keep the Tournure?
Calenhad wished to unite Ferelden, not conquer it. After Alethea's men were defeated, Galahad asked her to swear fealty. The boulder where they held council still stands today as a memorial of that event.
Tell about the relationship with Arlhal.
The history between the Kuslands and the House reaches back to the Orlesian occupation.
Go on.
During the rebellion against Orlais, several battles were fought near Highever. The port village of Harper's Ford was the tournier's center. Its Arl was Tarleton Howe. Though nearly 90, he was still as sharp and bitter as cheap ale. My grandfather openly supported the rebellion, but Howe sided with Orlais. Your family was forced to seize Harper's Ford before it was all over.
Oof. Unfortunate, but we couldn't lose Harper's Ford.
Correct. That caused a rift between the two families, as you might imagine. The Howes eventually joined the rebellion, when all of Ferelden united behind King Merrick and General Loghain. Just as now we united behind Merrick's son, King Cailan, to fight the Darkspawn.
And the end of the lesson, I think.
Thank you for indulging an old man.
Oh, does that mean we have to listen to you now?
Silence! I will not have you two becoming smart-mouthed hooligans. Perhaps you should go. I doubt they need any more distraction. I'm just going to settle in here and apparently just talk to myself for all the good I'm doing. Myself all this one.
You two really should, be nicer. I want to add to my codex, but I cannot. I am mad about it. Alright, get out of here, beastie.
Let's get started.
Oh, goody, more talking.
And my dear Bryce bought this back from Orlais last year. The Marquis who gave it to him was drunk, I understand, and mistook Bryce for the king. Ah, here is my lovely daughter. I take it by the presence of that troublesome hound of yours that the situation in the kitchen is handled?
That's how that exploded in my heart in the kitchen staff. Yes, Mother, Ned is back to work as we speak.
You've always had a way with her. Darling, you remember Lady Landra, Ban Lawrence's wife?
I think we last met at your mother's spring salon.
Were you Of course, it's good to see you again, my lady.
You're too kind, dear girl. Didn't I spend half the salon trying to convince you to marry my son?
And made a very poor case for it, I might add.
You remember my son, Dyron. He's not married yet either.
Don't listen to her. It's good to see you again, milady. You're looking as beautiful as ever.
Thank you.
And this is my lady-in-waiting, Iona. Do say something, dear.
It is a great pleasure, my lady. You are as pretty as your mother describes.
You would think that it would make it easier to make a match for her, not more difficult.
Perhaps your daughter simply has a mind of her own, your ladyship. You should be proud.
Proud doesn't get me any more grandchildren.
Neither does bemoaning about it. I can handle my own affairs, thank you.
All evidence to the contrary.
I think perhaps I shall rest now, my dear. Dyron, I will see you and Iona at supper.
Perhaps we'll retire to the study for now.
Good evening, your ladyship.
You should say goodbye to Fergus while you have the chance.
Did you know there's a Grey Warden here?
Yes, your father mentioned that. You haven't got it into your head that you want to be recruited.
Would that be so bad?
There's enough here at the castle to occupy you. I don't need you off chasing danger like your brother.
I have a bad feeling about all this. Wait, I want to go with, are you staying at the castle?
For a few days. Then I'll travel with Lady Landra to her estate and keep her company for a time. Your father thinks my presence here might undermine your authority.
Ah! As you wish.
Good. I was worried you might be nervous about running the castle alone. I needn't have been concerned.
I have a bad feeling about all this.
As do I. Your father and brother are marching off to fight Maker knows what. All the assurances in the world don't comfort me. But it wouldn't help for us to take up arms and follow. Fergus and your father have their duty and we have ours.
Should get going.
I love you, my darling girl. You know that, don't you?
Love you too.
Go do what you must then. I will see you soon.
Alright, you beast, let's go.
As you wish.
More soldiers' barracks. Nothing we can take from here right now. So now we are going to the family quarters. Get going there. Let's see what's in here. Oh, I can't even unlock these doors.
This should be easy enough.
Ah, key required, so we go in there later.
As you wish.
This is my room. Kind of boring. This is my bathtub. Can't go in there.
Is there really going to be a war, Papa? Will you bring me back a sword?
That sword, Oren. And I'll get you the mightiest one I can find, I promise. I'll be back before you know it.
I wish victory was indeed so certain. My heart is disquiet.
Don't frighten the boy, love. I speak the truth. And here's my little sister to see me off. Now dry your eyes, love, and wish me well.
Should I wait outside?
Stay. I'd like to say farewell.
Did you know there was a Grey Warden in the castle?
Really? Was he riding a griffin?
Shh, Oren. Griffins only exist in stories now.
I'd heard that. Did he say why he's come?
He's going to test Sir Gilmore.
Good for him. I hope he makes it. If I were a Grey Warden, though, I'd have my eye on you. Not that Father would ever allow it.
Gods, I wish I could go with you.
I wish you could come. It'll be tiring killing all those darkspawn myself.
In Antiva, a woman fighting in battle would be unthinkable.
This is Pharrell, then.
I always heard Antivan women were quite dangerous.
With kindness and poison only, my husband.
This from the woman who serves me my tea.
I bring a message. Father wants you to leave without him.
Then the Arl's men are delayed. You'd think his men were all walking backwards. Well, I'd better get underway. So many darkspawn to behead. So little time. Off we go then. I'll see you soon, my love.
I would hope, dear boy, that you plan to wait for us before taking your leave.
Be well, my son. I will pray for your safety every day you are gone.
Fergus will be fine.
I keep telling you, no darkspawn will ever best me.
The Maker sustain and preserve us all. Watch over our sons, husbands and fathers, and bring them safely back to us.
And bring us some ale and wenches while you're at it. For the men, of course.
Fergus, you would say this in front of your mother?
What's a wench? Is that what you pull on to get the bucket out of the well?
A wench is a woman that pours the ale in a tavern, Oren. or a woman who drinks a lot of ale.
Bryce, maker's breath. It's like living with a pair of small boys. Thankfully, I have a daughter.
I'll miss you, Mother dear.
Oh, I wish
Then
I could have
take
been
care of
allowed
her,
to say
sister, won't you?
something. Mother can handle herself. Always has.
It's true. They should be sending her, not me. She would scold those darkspawn back into the deep roads.
Well, I'm glad you find this so funny.
Enough. Enough. Pup, you'll want to get an early night. You've much to do tomorrow.
Yeah, that's true. And then everything goes wrong. I should grab my armor and swords. Someone out there?
My lady, help me! The castle is under attack!
Thanks for the warning. Where's my
lead for this?
Shit! Why am I still naked? Rip him apart, doggo!
As you wish. You had it coming.
Taking that.
I sense something drawing near.
Tell us!
As you wish.
That is where the Hyperion is! How about go fuck yourself?
I'll cut you down!
Darling, I heard fighting outside and I feared the worst. Are you hurt?
Fine. What the hell is going on?
Her scream woke me up. There were men in the hall, so I barred the door. Did you see their shields? Those are Hal's men. Why would they attack us?
Oh, maybe because he's a treasonous little bitch who looks like a dick waffle.
You don't think Hal's men were delayed? On purpose? That bastard. I'll cut his lying throat myself. Have you seen your father? He never came to bed.
No, I haven't. I was in my room, like he asked.
We must find him.
We should check on... Uh-oh.
And trust his mercy. What if the soldiers went into your brother's room first? Let's check on them quickly. Then we'll look for Bryce downstairs. No! My little Oren! What manner of fiend slaughters innocents?
Why would they do this?
How is not even taking hostages? He means to kill all of us. Oh, poor fuckers. Let's go, I don't want to see this.
Looks like she took one of them, the fuckers, down before her dying.
Perhaps we can salvage some things here, darling. Some of your father's belongings are in that trunk.
got a deep mushroom, that's always good. Some stuff that I can't really use, but... Because I don't think I can use a shield.
Let's get started. This should be easy enough. A little frantic! I can see
I don't see the... Uh-oh.
Right.
Oh, dear Landra. I'm so sorry. If she hadn't come to me, if she hadn't been here.
This should be easy enough.
Is she even armed? Cool. Shoot. She's not armed. Oh wait, she's a warrior. She can handle a great sword. Oh, she can't.
On it.
Can you hear the fighting? Hal's men must be everywhere.
How can we get out of the castle?
The servants' passage leads out from the larder. But we must find your father first. The front gates. That's where your father must be.
Let's go then.
If Hal's men are inside, they must already control the castle. We must use the servants entering the larder to escape. Do you hear me?
I hear you.
Then let us be swift.
Salvage what you can. We're gonna need it later.
The castle has fallen! I'm getting out of here!
Go on, then save yourself. You're not armored. You barely have a functioning sword.
Ah! Here they come! They're right behind me!
Head for the kitchen.
You're mine!
You gave me no choice.
This should be easy enough.
Oh, thank him, Brandon.
Iron Rain? I don't think it really does much.
Let's get started.
Apologies if I'm doing a bit of a janky job.
I will drive you from our land myself.
Then sick him, dog!
Defend yourself!
May God have mercy on your soul.
Because gods know I won't have any on you. Oh, so I get attacked on mine. Start collecting from the bodies. Why would they have lyrium? Why are you walking?
You will be avenged, old sage. I swear it.
Let's get started.
I haven't seen Indarion or Iona. It's nice that I got some of the men in here with me.
This should be easy enough.
The treasury!
We're getting close to the treasury. The Kuzlan family blade lies inside. Here, darling, take my key. That blade cannot fall into Hal's hands. It should sever his treacherous head.
I agree. I should have told them to be more alert. I'm just too nice. Gray iron. These. Take these.
Bring it on! I will kill them all myself!
Shut the door, that solves the problem.
I can see why.
On it.
Okay, don't go in there if you want to continue the story. I mean, if you want to continue the story, go through there, but let's check the chapel first.
Right.
Oh shit!
Bring it
Ooh, pretty crystal. Oh, good grief!
This should be easy. Let's make this quick, shall we?
Attack!
Right.
charge. Decapitation.
Right. This should be easy enough.
Go, man the gate. Keep those bastards out as long as you can. Your ladyship, my lady, you're both alive. I was certain Hal's men had gotten through.
Well!
He was looking for you two. He told us to hold the hall as long as possible. When I realized what was happening, it was all I could do to shut the gates. But they won't keep Hal's men out long. If you've another way out of the castle, use it quickly.
We need to find Father.
When I last saw the Turn, he'd been badly wounded. I urged him not to go, but he was determined to find you. He went towards the kitchen. I believe he thought to find you at the servants' exit in the larder.
Bless you, Sir Gilmore. Make her watch over you.
Make her watch over us all.
There actually is a mod where he does survive. But I try to avoid mods.
Let's get started. As you wish. Warden senses tingling.
We're under attack!
Yeah, no shit, Sherlock!
Only one shall
Get to the main hall! You're needed there! Bitch!
We're under attack! For my
Oh, I don't... Mom? Help! I need...
I have nothing else to lose!
Hey, I can't level up. I would like to level up now, please. Just make sure I'm not going toward the kitchen yet. Okay, that's where I would ultimately need to go, so I'm gonna go this way first.
As you wish.
Crystal. Monies.
They're slaughtering everyone!
We're gonna die!
Get to the larder then!
Now, water!
You're all gone!
Get to the larder! Quickly!
Isn't going to be me.
Gory. Wouldn't it be weird if someone just let them in?
On it. As you wish.
there you both are. I was...
Bryce!
wondering when you would get here.
Maker's blood, what's happening? You're bleeding.
Hal's men found me first. Almost did me in right there.
Why is Hal doing this?
He can't get away with this. The king will...
Bryce, we must get you out of here.
I won't survive the standing, I think.
Then we'll simply have to drag you out.
Only if you're willing to leave pieces of me behind, pup.
Bryce, this is no time for jokes! Once Hal's men break through the gate, they will find us. We must go.
Someone must reach Fergus. Tell him what has happened.
Hal must have something planned for him too. Ew.
Bryce, no. The servant's passage is right here. We can flee together, find you healing magic.
The castle is surrounded. I cannot make it.
I'm afraid the Tern is correct. Hal's men have not yet discovered this exit, but they surround the castle. Getting past will be difficult.
You are Duncan, then? The Grey Warden?
Yes, your ladyship. The Tern and I tried to reach you sooner.
My daughter helped me get here. Make her be praised.
I am not surprised.
Thank you for saving my father.
I fear your thanks are premature. I doubt I have saved him.
Whatever is to be done now, it must be quick. They are coming.
Duncan, I beg you. Take my wife and daughter to safety.
I will, your lordship. But I fear I must ask for something in return.
Anything.
What is happening here pales in comparison to the evil now loose in this world. I came to your castle seeking a recruit. The Darkspawn threat demands that I leave with one.
I understand.
But what if something has happened to Fergus already?
The king will see justice done. The Grey Wardens, however, must face the Darkspawn above all else.
He is right, pup.
I will take the Tyrna and your daughter to Ostagar to tell Fergus and the king what happened. Then your daughter joins the Grey Wardens.
So long as justice comes to Hal. I agree.
Then I offer you a place within the Grey Wardens. Fight with us.
Accept your offer.
We must leave quickly then.
Bryce, are you sure?
Our daughter will not die of Hal's treachery. She will live and make her mark on the world.
Darling, go with Duncan. You have a better chance to escape without me.
Eleanor.
Hush, Bryce. I'll kill every bastard that comes through that door to buy them time. But I won't abandon you. Then live, darling. Become a Grey Warden and do what is
full of onions here.
I'm so sorry it's come to this, my love.
We had a good life and did all we could. It's up to our children now.
Then go, pup. Warn your brother. You know that we love you both. You do us proud.
They've broken through the gates. We must go now.
Goodbye, darling.
Jesus, who put this bowl of onions next to me? Ay, fucking yay.
We will be traveling south through the hinterlands to the ruin of Ostagar, on the edges of the Korkari Wilds. The Tevinter Imperium built Ostagar long ago to prevent the Wilders from invading the northern lowlands. It's fitting we make our stand here, even if we face a different foe within that forest. The King's forces have clashed with the Darkspawn several times. but here is where the bulk of the horde will show itself. There are only a few Grey Wardens within Ferelden at the moment, but all of us are here. This blight must be stopped, here and now. If it spreads to the north, Ferelden will fall.
Ho there, Duncan.
King Cailan. I didn't expect a
royal welcome? I was beginning to worry you'd miss all the fun.
Not if I could help it, Your Majesty.
Then I'll have the mighty Duncan at my side in battle after all. Glorious. The other wardens told me you'd found a promising recruit. I take it this is she?
Allow me to introduce you, Your Majesty.
No need, Duncan. You are Bryce's youngest, are you not? I don't think we've ever actually met.
Yes, Your Majesty. My name is Elissa.
Your brother has already arrived with High Ever's men, but we are still awaiting your father.
He's not coming.
Dead? What do you mean? Duncan, do you know anything about this?
Terran Cousland and his wife are dead, Your Majesty. Arlhal has shown himself a traitor and overtaken High Ever Castle. Had we not escaped, he would have killed us and told you any story he wished.
I can scarcely believe it. Well, how could he think he could get away with such treachery?
And at such a delicate time.
Here, I will turn my army north and bring Howe to justice. You have my word.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
No doubt you wish to see your brother. Unfortunately, he and his men are scouting in the wilds.
Damn it! When will he return?
Not until the battle is over, I fear. Until then, we cannot even send word. I apologize.
Oh, tell him where they would be.
There's nothing more I can do. All I can suggest is that you vent your grief against the Darkspawn for the time being.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
I'm sorry to cut this short, but I should return to my tent. Loghain waits eagerly to bore me with his strategies.
Your uncle sends his greetings and reminds you that Redcliffe forces could be here in less than a week.
Ha! Eamon just wants in on the glory. We've won 3 battles against these monsters, and tomorrow should be no different.
You sound very confident that.
Overconfident, some would say. Right, Duncan?
Your Majesty, I'm not certain the blight can be ended quite as quickly as you might wish.
I'm not even sure this is a true blight. There are plenty of Darkspawn on the field, but alas, we've seen no sign of an archdemon.
Disappointed, Your Majesty?
I'd hoped for a war like in the tales. A king riding with the fabled Grey Wardens against a tainted god. But I suppose this will have to do. I must go before Loghain sends out a search party. Farewell, Grey Wardens.
I actually read the book that is the prequel to this about his father and Loghain. You know, back when Loghain was a likable bastard.
They've won several battles against the Darkspawn here.
You don't sound very reassured.
Despite the victories so far, the Darkspawn horde grows larger with each passing day. By now, they look to outnumber us. I know there is an archdemon behind this, but I cannot ask the king to act solely on my feeling.
Then maybe we should move quickly.
Yes, we should proceed with the ritual.
What do you need me to do?
Feel free to explore the camp here as you wish. All I ask is that you do not leave it for the time being. There is another Grey Warden in the camp by the name of Alistair. When you're ready, seek him out and tell him it's time to summon the other recruits. Your hound can stay with me while I attend to some business. The Grey Warden tent is on the other side of this bridge. You will find us there should you need to.
Okie-doke. Actually, not the last of my line, but... yeah, now it's just like, here's a list of stuff that you've done and need to do, and blah blah blah. Let me see, where is... yes, I need to level up, don't I? I cannot specialize yet. But I will want to become, but once I get my specialization point, I am definitely going to become a ranger. Alright, let's green everything up to 13 in at minimum. Bump this up, bump this up. Next, we can level up a skill. Let's see, character can detect the presence of nearby creatures below the character's own level. The skill also grants a bonus to nature resistance. We should probably level up Caution. Next. Talents. Damn it, I need luck. I wish I could get cunning. Striking. Probably work on my archer too. Stealth. Let's get below the belt. Alright. And that is all the time we have for this video. If you enjoyed it and want to see more, like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification, and share this video with someone who will enjoy the series. I'm Gamer Dragon, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!